Hello, welcome to Frelix's channel. I'm going to work. It's necessary. The weather is happening. It's stronger to show you that these past years have been very, very difficult for a lot of people. With COVID, which really came and turned everything upside down, which was a recipe of atoms. It's a recipe for a lot of things. Add to that the war in Ukraine. Here in England, with Brexit as well, since 2016. Brexit has also overturned the fundamentals of the country's economy. So overall, the economy is struggling. The country is going through many crises, but we keep our spirits up. I think we should focus more on the actions we can take to turn the situation around. We have to stay positive. We have to keep our spirits up. I think there are things we can't do anything about that. That is the COVID epidemic, the political decisions of Brexit. There's also the war in Ukraine and all of that. These are things we can't do anything about. But individually, each of us must take action to reverse the trend. And I think it all starts with a mindset, a positive mindset rooted in ourselves, and then trying to boost that. Really, that's what will change our lives. But we try to see the glass as half full. Truly, COVID has caused a lot of people to die from the disease. It's been devastating. But if we are still alive, still able to go to work, to do our activities, we should consider ourselves lucky in a way that others haven't been. So we try to stay positive, keep tightening our belts for another project, and sooner or later, that's how we'll succeed. Today will be a work day. This week, I am very hopeful that I can make progress in the contract negotiations with our coconut client. Currently, we are negotiating with the shipping company from the Dutch side to get the freight rate from Abidjan to the port of Container. Ultimately, the freight rate is crucial because it will allow the client to make a decision regarding the contract. Right now, we're in the pricing phase, but the client wants to know the total cost of their expenses before making a decision to make sure there won't be any unexpected charges in the freight rate, which is quite significant. So we contacted the Dutch company MSC in Holland, who gave us a freight rate of 400 euros for the clients. So we have an agreement. Now that we have an agreement, we're even going to negotiate with our teams. All in all, things are going well. We're quite confident that we'll be able to move things forward. I think the rescue plan through Coconut Export is underway. The implementation is a bit heavy, but I think that if we manage to properly establish the fundamentals, the work will go well. I believe that with the experience we have and the discussions currently taking place, once the work begins, we will also show you the work at the warehouse, the fields, the types of transport, the setup, and how to check the quality. There you go, we show you a bit, and we also encourage those who want to start their own business. And we show you a bit, even when it arrives at its destination, the feedback from the final customer. We'll show you that as well. Personally, I prefer to focus on the solutions we're adopting to get out of the crisis, rather than dwelling on the harmful effects of the war, COVID, and all those factors that have led us into difficulty. But we're working on it. What we can control are the measures we take in a pragmatic way, day by day, step by step, in a practical manner, so that we can move forward in these situations. Let's not let ourselves become desperate. It's important to keep hope alive, and above all, as long as we have our health, we can always overcome these situations. So for us, our rescue plan that we're putting in place is to resume the production of products that are sure bets. And these sure bets will allow us, if they serve as a foundation we can rely on, to also reassess the cost of things a bit, and then to be able to show that this is not the end, but what's most important is to keep moving forward and not to give up. Also, the team size allows us to bring this into our experience. I think that teaching an entrepreneur is about the experience and the difficulties that we overcome every day. That's it. So lots of courage to everyone. We'll keep you updated as things progress, and we'll try to stay connected with our audience. Your comments and suggestions are most welcome. This will allow us to better adjust the videos and will help us connect with you to create content that interests you. Because we're doing this for you, not for ourselves. So if you have any comments or suggestions, they will be most welcome. Thank you and have a great day.